Yo, what's up, everybody, man? We are finally back with another episode of the No Clickbait Podcast. It's been a very long time, for real. That's not even a joke. Since the last time we was able to record and get something out there. We in a whole new year, so that's extremely crazy, but happy to be here, happy to make it to 2025. Obviously, I didn't step into this year myself. I'm always with my boy. You already know that is him. Go ahead and say something to the people there, bro.
What up, my boy? What up, everybody? Um, it's good to be back. We're gonna do a short podcast just to get back in the flow of things. We know we've been slacking with the questions and whatnot, but once we start flowing again, it's gonna be consistent. Promise.
Yeah. Like I said, man, yeah, we haven't been posting questions and really engaging in stuff on social media like we was. Man,
Life
to
got
be
out
honest,
here with
these
that new
past
year,
few
new me
months,
too.
life has just been
Life is on the
life,
same
man.
energy.
Life got hands and won a few rounds, but it ain't win the whole fight. So getting back to, gonna get back active and make it happen, man.
hmm
Just
hmm
looking forward to what 2025. You a you a New Year's resolution type person, or you got New Year's traditions other than just trying to eat good on New Year's Eve?
Um, I try not. Well, I'm not gonna say I try not. I don't really do the wait until the year resets to do things that need to be done thing. So the things I said I would do different is just kind of be more intentional about the things I want, because I always say if you really want something, your habits will show. So knowing that I want more than what I have for myself, I just kind of put a plan together to be better organized and be more punctual and take more risk. So my goal is by my birthday to be rich, which in theory sound like a lot, but to have 200 plus days of, if even half of those you're doing what you need to do, I don't think it's impossible to reach the goals you want to reach.
Hey, man, you got something to push for, and you said it best. And you ain't necessarily got to wait till the new year to change things or put the necessary actions into place to get to where you want to be. Take the necessary steps. I'll say. People be like, "New year, new me." You can have new day, new me.
Exactly.
Technically, so you telling me you go from one person on December 31st to a new person on January 1st?
Impossible.
That's technically New Year to me. It's really only a day. So, but I also get it on like people look at a year as a whole, like you conquering like this is my year.
Uh-huh.
So whole year and wanting to have a good full 365, a good full 12 months.
I mean,
So I get it on that end as
you do have people who also just go into it with no changes and be like, "This my year." Shout out to Corey and his football fans, but you have to actually want to make changes for things to look different. You can't just go into a new year and be on some, all right, this one gonna be different from the last one, and you don't make any vital changes. That's not how life works.
oh yeah, that's insanity, man. You can't expect to keep doing the same thing and think things are going to work out differently.
Exactly.
If you ain't taking the necessary step, no matter what kind of goals you set, you got to work towards those. Like, you got weight loss goals, you got to work out. You got to eat right. You got financial goals, you got to put in the work to get there. Whether that's making the right investments or your 9 to 5, putting in overtime or finding a second stream of income or whatever the case is. Whatever your goal is, if you don't put in the work, it's not just gonna happen. And it also is not gonna happen overnight. So you can get frustrated if you're not getting there within the 24 hours or even a week or a month. It could take the whole year. So that's why at some points, I guess New Year, New Me, or my New Year resolution or whatever can make sense because it could take the whole year to accomplish that goal.
Yeah. Especially if it's one of them. But they do tell you to set short term goals, mid-term goals, long-term goals. So for those people who do have a lot going or who got a bigger goal, you don't want to just put all the hassle on yourself to get from here to here that fast. Like you gotta celebrate the small ones too.
Exactly, and that's actually one of my things that I'm learning to value more is the small wins. You're not gonna win big every day. You gotta appreciate the small things. You gotta appreciate the small wins. So I gotta remind myself of that. I always try to enjoy every day, but even like when it comes to work, I know I gotta appreciate the small wins, keep myself going. So I actually, this is my first year. I did a vision board, so I'm actually looking at it right now. And a quote on it says, "Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally; it comes from what you do consistently." So that's something anybody listening, something to live by, something you need to keep in mind. Keep putting in that work, keep grinding, and it's gonna pay off. Like it's the small deposits that's gonna help you to cash out a big win, big check at the end of the day.
Something that go hand in hand with that phrase too is how you do something is how you do everything. So you can't pick and choose what
Yeah,
you're gonna have do and then try to hop into something with full energy. Like that intensity got to be there. Whatever you put your foot in.
it's just like sports. You play how you practice. You lackadaisical in practice, and you out there half-assing and not giving it your all. When it comes game time, when it's really time to turn the starter, you ain't gonna be prepared.
Lack.
Same thing goes with life. You can't be out here going, huh?
I say, yeah, you can't be out here lack of Izzy Azalea.
Like a dandelion. But you can't be out here passing in life though, for real. Like you got to go hard every day if you really want to have these high expectations, these high goals. Um,
Uh-huh.
put in what you can put in, control what you can control, live with the results at the end of the day.
That's another thing. Living, that's a big thing that I think it's hard for a lot of people to understand what you can and can't control. Because a lot of times when we mad at something or we feel a way about something, it's something that we can't change. And I'm not saying that makes it a lot easier to just be on some, oh, I can't do nothing about that. But it is something that a lot of people struggle with.
That's why I always try to tell myself like some things. Obviously, there's a lot of things like in life that you're not gonna be able to control. They ain't got nothing to do with you. Um, no matter what you do, you're not gonna change the results of it. So stressing ain't gonna make it any better. That's just like some people who try to be people pleasers or try to do everything for everybody and expecting the same from other people. It's because you're a nice person or you bending over backwards and giving people your last. You can't expect it of everybody else.
Right,
So
right. You have to,
control what you can't control.
if you want to be a good person, you got to be a good person just because you want to be a good person. You can't be on, no, I did this, so I should expect this. That's not how life goes, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Like, and what's wild is sometimes you,
yeah, but yeah, man. What's wild? What?
I said it's wild is sometimes you learn that in the hardest way, where you thinking, like, say somebody do something, or you do something grand for somebody, and it's a while before they in that same situation, or you in that same situation, and then you come to them expecting the same thing, and that's when you learn, like, oh, what I did, they wouldn't do for me.
Exactly, and that's tough. But say all that to say, man, we here halfway through January, so anybody who feeling like your year hasn't gotten off to a good start, you still got another half of this month. This week isn't even over, so don't give up on the week. Shit, hell, don't even give up on the day. It ain't nothing but 8 o'clock. Your day can still end with a bang, and you know your dream for the day, goal for the day, or whatever it may be, could still possibly be accomplished. So,
Yep, just need my
like,
parlay
let's have
hit,
a great rest of the
good
day.
food.
Great. Ah,
I said, as long as my parlay hit and I eat some good food, I'll call it even.
man, them parlays be messing people up.
I,
Word to Desi.
I I got to the point where I know what I'm doing. Like as far as it is what it is. If I don't win, I know you can't win them all. People who be upset to the point where they be DMing these people, you don't need to be sports betting. You know, you need to get up out of here.
Now it's funny because the athletes know people like betting on them to do like different things, and they be messing up people parlays on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Like they be like if people be at the game, they be like, man, hey Demar, I need you to get 2 more points, man, 2 more points. And then Demar don't shoot no more. Like,
Boy, then turn it
like Giannis, get a rebound.
well, from DeMar to DeLess is
Like,
crazy. That's why I be betting on the people that nobody be paying
yeah,
to. I be betting on the people
people
that
be
don't get
hitting
the
on it,
call.
bro. Like I can't leave my faith in like basically I can't leave it up to chance. Like you never know what can happen. Anything can happen in sports, man.
Mm-hmm.
You mess around, put all your money in. Somebody ankle twisted, somebody rest because it's a blowout or whatever. Anything can happen. So
These
we'll
blowouts,
see how y'all do it.
these blowouts is
More power to you.
nah. The thing with it though is I'm not somebody who do it just for the sake of I love sports betting. Like you come out on top if you you gotta have some financial literacy. You can come out on top doing specific things. Like there's some people who they put a little bit of money on something that's likely not to happen because it's a bigger payout. Versus if you can just find like a moderate amount that you're willing to use, you can come out on top just making safer bets. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's some people who every day they can throw $20 at a bet, lose, and throw another 20. I'm not that person. 20 gotta last.
Yeah, every day you spend $140 a week, losing $140 a week. That's
That
nah.
yeah, I don't got it like that. I don't got it like that. I play with what I have. Pause just in case.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
Nobody safe. I see. You need to turn over a new leaf,
hey,
bro. I should be able to just talk.
nah, you good, man.
Nah,
You
y'all.
good. Nah, yeah. Nah, you got it.
Speaking of, I want to see Den of Thieves 2. Have you seen it yet?
Nah, I haven't seen it. I haven't even seen like the first one.
Let's say I haven't seen it yet. Like that movie ain't been out for years.
I mean, that's just one of the rare movies that I haven't seen. It happens.
I can't speak too much on it because I know I done said some movies I ain't seen and you was looking at me crazy. So
Yeah. Then you
now we really don't got
what?
into specifics. We don't. We had the conversation.
No, I ain't gonna get all into it, but like, what was it again?
I don't know. Probably Roots.
Okay, you ain't seen Roots, but I feel like it's something else. Like it was like the Wood
I seen The
or
Wood.
no, you seen the was it like the Best Man? What was
I
it?
seen The Best Man. I don't know which one you think I haven't seen.
It's not Friday.
My favorite movie.
What? It was something like it was disrespectful, but I'm trying. It was disrespectful. What I'm trying to think of what it was.
What are your top black movies that you feel like?
Was it Boy?
I love Ice Cube. Why would I see Boys in the Hood?
I'm sure we was talking about Ricky.
Oh man.
Menace to Society.
I've seen
It
him
was
in the
Menace to
society.
Society.
Kane and Old Dog. I've seen him in the society, bro.
Well, what was it then?
What are the black movies that you feel like everybody should have seen?
Black movies I feel like everybody should have
I feel
seen.
like the first one you
Um,
name gonna be one I ain't see.
I don't know, man. Like I feel like I just named a lot. You said you seen all those. You seen like Love Jones.
No,
Okay, that wasn't it. I know it wasn't Love Jones.
nah, it wasn't that.
Um, Love and Basketball.
Of course, I've seen that that horror movie disguised as a romance.
Dang, what? You seen Life? Um, dang, I
Django.
don't
I
know.
think wasn't it Django?
You ain't never seen Django?
No, we had this conversation because I told you the reviews on Django. People were saying it was funny, and then some people were saying something else. And I'm like, is it a comedy or is it not? I didn't know what genre it was for real, so I really didn't care. I thought it was just like one of them slave movies, and I don't watch traumatic movies for the sake of being traumatized.
No, it was like 12 Years a Slave or not. Like
Uh,
Django is a really good movie. It does have has some comedy in it, and then it has some serious parts. But it's a real good movie. Jamie Foxx, that dude, National Treasure. It wasn't Django though. I remember. I will remember.
I haven't. We need.
But yeah, not seeing Django.
You said you seen Django? What?
I said not seeing Django was crazy.
Oh,
Like
well, yeah. We probably need to make a list of
that's
movies.
crazy.
Do I need to see Love Jones?
It's good. It's all right. People love it.
I mean, I know who in it. I just never thought to.
I wouldn't.
Hmm.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it up there.
Ah,
I wouldn't put it up there. But I mean, it's a watch. I'd watch it. You
okay.
know,
So,
but it ain't like the best man or something like
oh
that.
no, I done seen The Best Man. That was the last movie to almost make me cry. Best Man Holidays movie almost got me.
Yeah,
You be crying during movies? I feel like we had this conversation. You be crying?
the boss choke. I mean, some movies that'll make me, choke up a little bit. I ain't like grabbing Kleenex or nothing,
What's
but
the,
I mean, some
what's,
sad movies.
what's the last movie to
And
get?
there's movies out there that's really sad. That the last movie to make me cry.
Yeah,
Uh, I couldn't even tell you.
I remember mine because I hardly
Couldn't even
cried
tell
during
you
movies, and I don't even think a tear dropped, but I definitely got like welded up. Like, what we got going on?
what is it.
Best Man Holidays.
Oh, okay. Uh, you did just say that. I don't know. I don't know what I would say what mine is. I can't even remember. Man, I've seen so many movies. I couldn't even tell you.
I think you remember.
But it have been a lot of sad parts. Hmm?
Do you remember? I said I was about to say I feel like you remember the one you cried to, and I was about to say, do you remember a movie that had a scene that made you like crack up?
Yeah, plenty of movies.
Nah, I mean
Make
like
me
one
crack
that
up.
like
But when you
stop
say
laughing,
like the last,
like how you got that Jamie Foxx scene that
mm,
makes you laugh every time it's brought up. Do you have a movie scene like that?
it's been movies like those raunchy comedies. Some of them movies be funny. The movie with John Cena. It's called Ricky Stenicki. I would. That's what it's called. I would definitely watch it if I was you. That's a funny movie.
Do you feel like is on that must see list for Black people?
Drumline.
Did you see
Yeah,
the second one?
You got Drumline. You got
I did.
Stump the Yard. Stump the Yard 2 was terrible. Like terrible, terrible.
Every time they bring it
And
back,
Stump the Yard 2?
did they even have the same cast?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, movies like that, when they don't bring the same cast back after the first movie,
Yeah, it just
I
be like
automatically assume it's not gonna be good.
they move backwards. Like the first one was a hit in the movie theaters, and then they get a low budget cast to do number two. Like I don't know why.
That's like if they bring back, yeah, and it's not T.I. and Lauren
It's too
London.
late for that.
What are we doing?
But
We got Lotto and DC Young Fly.
that'd
What are
be
we doing?
interesting. I mean, it's just like how they did How Hot You, which I still never seen. Like they doing all they doing all these random
I haven't seen.
sequels that ain't the same, especially when they wait too long. The only one they did like right was Coming to America because it's still the same like people that was in it. And Good Burger too
Mm-hmm.
because it was the same people.